And if you were to ask somebody now, what is it to be an English major? What are you studying? When I was a student, I'd say, well, I'm studying Shakespeare and Chaucer and Wordsworth and Austen and a few others. Now it could be any number of things. And as it continues, I don't know where this will go in 50 years, 75 years, but I think that the definition of being in English will change significantly.
In the history of our institution, students went into teaching and religion. Then it shifted to law. Now we have majors who are double majoring in English and economics. We have students who are double majoring in English and biology. Some go to medical school. So I have always tried to show them that you can do almost anything with an English major.
I'm not an English major. I'm actually a bio major and an English minor. But I've always loved reading and writing, and I just really fell in love with the whole concept of being able to express.
If I had to describe Sigma Tau Delta in one word, that word would be extraordinary.
Wait, one word? Can you use a compound?
I can think of just one.
I'd say clutch. It's clutch, yeah.
That's not a good word.
That's a great word, clutch.
Clutch is a moderate word. I would say effervescent.
So my friends and I made up a word because there's not a word for intellectually stimulating. So we've come up with intellimulating. And so I'm going to go with my non-existent word.
I think it's the sense of community that's probably my favorite part of Sigma Tau Delta. It really provides a great environment for English students to connect with one another, and especially, with these group of people who share similar interests.
For me, it provides an opportunity to excel outside of school. While still academic, it gives me a push to write something for an audience outside of my colleagues and my professor.
I wrote a criticism on the Grapes of Wrath, and Roger as a realistic character.
And I'm presenting on a paper about the necessity of teaching grammar and self-expression in English classes.
And so that sense of connection and friendship, all for a kind of common cause about literature, that's celebrating the spoken word, the written word. That's what makes us unique, I think.
Look at how excited! I love Ursula Le Guin!
It was several years ago when Neil Gaiman was speaking at convention. I was at the end of the line, and it was approaching 3 hours when I finally reached the desk. But as he finished signing the books, I leaned over and said, well, you haven't set the Sigma Tau Delta record yet. And I left. He turned to the student handler at that point and said, okay, who set the record?
I lost him. Oh, whoa. Shh.
We're talking about love, people, and hunger.
Planes are like hotels that move through the sky, except sometimes they crash. Ouch.
To be a player or not to be a player? Marlowe, you never could be as good of a writer as me. You broke the #1 writer's code.
Bros for Hormones!
Everybody loves what they do, and that's kind of why we're here, so show off our own thing.
I would hope that we would continue to do what we've been doing, which is to put our interests into the students, to offer the opportunities, the service opportunities, the internships, the scholarships, the study abroad, and simply to provide a place where we can get together and celebrate what we love.